What is going on, guys? Are we live? Yeah, I think we're live. Doing one more round of the Hell in a Cell. Before the show, do like kickoff show. Before their kickoff show, before Hell in a Cell pay per view. Still only 5 matches announced. I've been checking WWE's website throughout the day, and they still have not added any more matches. So we still have Jeff Hardy versus Elias, Otis versus The Miz, Sasha versus Bayley, Drew versus Orton, and Roman versus Jay. That's it. Those are, I guess, the only matches where the ones on their brands actually stayed that they could have done. But the Miz went to Raw and he's still challenging Otis. I don't get it. Unless they did like a secret trade or something so they can finish out that match to take away the Money in the Bank briefcase from Otis. Miz probably played his politics and is going to get the win tonight. I don't see Otis retaining. No help from Tucker. He's on his own. Miz will have Morrison out there, so I think it's inevitable that Vince is ready to bury Otis, and his push will be over. No Mandy, no Tucker. What good is he going to be to Vince? So back to the bottom of the line he goes. I'm very excited for Roman and Jay. As I mentioned on my previous live stream, I really hope that they have a closer match this time. It's not a squash match. They did it once already. I don't want to see this to be the same outcome. I'd actually like to see an aggressive Hell in a Cell match because the last few have just been. We all remember Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt, how terrible that was. So they really need to make up for themselves this year or just get rid of this pay per view. That's the way I see it. If they're not going to do it right, just get rid of it. Who cares if it's a gimmick pay per view? Obviously, they don't plan this very long anyway. 5 matches? What? I'm still like, what? So let's do this. So Jeff Hardy and Elias maybe 10 minutes. I mean, how interested are we going to be in seeing Elias wrestle? He punches and kicks, yeah, but he doesn't really have a lot of moves. So Jeff Hardy's going to be carrying him. Otis versus Miz, maybe 10, 15 minutes. So that's only 20 to 30 minutes of the 2 matches that aren't Hell in a Cell matches. So what are they going to do for the rest? One of them's going to be like 45 fucking minutes long. I don't know if it's going to be Drew or Orton. It's probably going to be Drew and Orton. It's going to be a long ass match because they've dragged each one of them pretty long. So Sasha and Bayley, they might get hopefully 20 minutes of nonstop action. And I don't see Roman and Jay getting a lot of time. I really don't because they've already had a match, and unless they played a story as Jay's going to get the massive comeback in this one, I just see it being very one-sided. But I hope WWE goes in a route to where give him a chance. You know, we know he's not going to win, but give him a chance to win. Get a couple pinfalls that are close, or have him like escape the cage, go out the top, and say Roman's coming to the door, he's coming down, and then Roman like jumps to the floor or something like that and win at the last second. At least give Jay some credibility because I don't know what they do with him after this. Everyone, I really don't. I Of course they have the fallback of putting the Usos back together. That's great and all, but when he loses, that's it for the family. So I don't know where they're going with this. You know, I don't know if they're going to have to join Roman or what. But if they not if they lose this match, when they do, I don't know if they're going to continue to push the Usos like they have been doing. But let's hope so. They're very talented guys. But in the long term of things, they are a tag team, and I don't see them getting a long singles push. Big E, I'd like to see step up, and we all know he's not going to be the one to dethrone Roman. But I'd at least like to see him step up, get a shot, and get some confidence that he can do it on his own. So I'm really hoping that that's what happens there. as you can see, we got some daylight. You can actually see me today. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'll wait till after the first football games are over. A lot of them just finished up. Come on here for a little bit, maybe no more than 30 minutes. Get a chance for you guys to get some questions in. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, I'll be happy to see you in here. I'm sure you don't want to hear me go, hey, listen to this guy. He's just blabbering on and nobody's even in his chat, man. I don't know if he just gets bored or has no one to talk to or what his problem is, but man, he's been on a lot lately. But, I'm trying to get better at these live streams. I really appreciate the support with the last two videos. Holy shit. Because I did a part one and a part two yesterday. Man, you guys came out. They're already at like almost 2,000 views in 24 hours. I'm looking at my analytics and it's like growing each time I look at it. And that's something for a content creator makes you feel really good inside. Like, hey, people are actually watching because this is more than just turning the record button on and talking. You do have to look things up, take time to do research. Yes, you need to know what you're talking about before you come on here. And when you do recordings that aren't live, then you got to edit and do all that stuff. And I wish YouTube paid per hour. Because honestly, I'll tell you guys how much I spend on here. For Raw, AEW, and SmackDown, that's a total of 7 hours of just watching the show. And then if there's a pay-per-view, that's 10 hours. Then putting the videos together and all that, I would say 5 to 6 hours a week. So that's almost a part-time job right there that YouTube does not pay us for. They only pay us for their ads on the videos and the results of you guys. So maybe one day, I think they'll do that one day. Maybe not now, but in the near future, they may have us be able to log in our time and actually say, hey, I spent an hour or two editing this video. I watched the video. I watched the show. It's 3 hours. So there's half my day right there just putting this video together. So hopefully YouTube will go that route in the near future. But I'm really looking forward to the Hell in a Cell matches. We'll see what happens. I don't know how long they're going to be, but I foresee at least one of them being over 30 minutes with 5 matches. I don't get it. I really don't. Maybe in the last few minutes they added a match or two. We'll see. Oh, you got an impromptu match here, guys. We got... Who could they put together? No Lars Sullivan. Who would he go against? Honestly, there's no build for him, so that doesn't make sense. You could have Seth Rollins versus Murphy. I mean, they had a classic match on Friday, so I can see that being added on the show tonight. I don't know what Vince is waiting for, but you better hurry up because it's 4 o'clock and the show's about to come on, man. You only got 5 matches, and you got a lot of people wondering. This pay-per-view, like I was watching What Culture's video, he's like, this could be over in 5 minutes. And I'm just like, you know what? It wouldn't surprise me. But they were probably stretching out to death those 3 Hell in a Cell matches. So I don't know. I know maybe you guys are busy watching football right now. Oh, the Cowboys. I feel sorry for y'all. Got your asses kicked by the Washington football team. This isn't an NFL podcast or anything, but damn. 25-3. Oh, but they had their third string, man. The second or third string quarterback? I don't fucking know. I haven't really been watching football that much this year. Because without fans, it's just kind of boring. So I'll go on NFL.com and just watch the replays. Hi, Layla. How you doing? How goes the recording? Did you get your Gotcha Life done yet? She does Gotcha Life if you guys are interested in that, men or women. I don't know many dudes that are into Gotcha Life, but oh hey, my daughter came in the live chat, so yay, one person. I'm actually surprised, being a Sunday. I did not think anybody would actually show up, so thank you, Layla. But you're being very slow to respond. Did you get y'all video done? Yes, no, maybe so. And if you guys want to check it out, just click on her little icon, and it should bring you right to the page. She does put a lot of work into that. Not yet, and there's some boy gotcha tubers, and I know I am. There are? Okay, I didn't think dudes were into that. That's news to me. Yeah, kiddo, I'm trying to get better at this live streaming. Actually, the live streams are actually playing better ads on the channel, I noticed. So that's why I'm doing this more. So I'm seeing more familiar ads coming on my videos. I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard of that, but the ones before, I'm like, what the heck is this? It's like, nobody's gonna want to buy this. Not that I don't appreciate it. Any ad's better than no ad. Layla, the Washington football team beat the Cowgirls 25-3. You gotta figure out how to do like the split screen, like maybe where you guys can call in or something. Is there an option to do that? Like I know you can with certain programs, but as far as YouTube goes, and you still haven't got your video done yet. Oh my goodness, kiddo. Layla, where are you? What's up? What's up, Jay? Any other questions, guys? Now's your chance to get them in. I'm working on it. It takes a while. Well, that's why I don't do Gotcha Life. I don't have the patience to make all that creativity. I will get mad and then I will quit. Because I will be too anal about it. Much like I am with my recordings, and I go to edit, like, that sucks. I'm going to fix that. That sucks. I'm going to fix that. Hey, where's that thumbs up, kiddo? Make sure y'all smash the like button. Hey, it's right there on the top of your screen there. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all don't have to if y'all don't want to. Just happy that you guys are in here. And no connection issues today, thank goodness. Layla, you got any questions about Hell in a Cell? I'm just kidding. Like, Hell in a what? You're probably thinking. Like, I don't watch wrestling. But Roman's on, though. Don't you know about him? Oh, we got someone else in there. What's up? whoever you are. Like I see 3 in the chat, so feel free to get your questions on. You can actually see me. I'm not out in the dark. So enjoy it while you can. Oh, they went away. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Because it makes you think, is it my connection or is YouTube messing up the stream again? I don't know. Last night, I just know that I kept saying unstable, unstable, unstable. I'm like, come on. Yeah, because you'll have to plan which is the easy part. The screenshots, it, and then it takes time to edit. In my, it's voice sated, so it will take me even longer to put it together. Well, hopefully, honey, one day YouTube will pay you per hour for all the work it does to put one of those videos up. Unlike me, where I just get the information, come on and click the record button. Hey Layla, did you hear what I said about the Redskins beating Dallas 25-3? Or I'm sorry, the Washington football team. God, that's a stupid name. The football team. They need to change that before next season. Like that's everyone's still laughing about that. And the sad part was, I don't know why they stopped that. I know it's the wrestling channel, sorry getting off topic, but the Native Americans actually considered that an honor because they named their football team after them. And now you got people taking it away, so they're upset that they did that. No, I don't know. This has been a stupid year. Way to spend my last year being 30. Not what I had envisioned. Like, oh, what are you remember about your 30s? Oh, yeah, COVID. Yippee! And that could be going on to a couple years in my 40s, so who knows? Like, I'll be old before it gets back to normal again. I don't know. But any of you wrestling geeks out there, now's your chance to ask about Hell in a Cell, or are y'all going to wait till the pay-per-view and start asking, which makes no sense to me. But that's just my point of view. My channel name is better than a Washington football team. Yes, honey, it is. I'd rather hear Stargaze than the Washington football team. That's embarrassing. Oh, I'm embarrassed just by that. Hey, who do you like? The football team. Isn't that a high school name? Yeah, go figure. But one question I had was, how come Kansas City didn't have to change their name? They're still called the Chiefs. No one went after them. I don't know. It's all politics because they're in Washington. Who knows? I'm just ready for the selection to be over and just move on with this stuff. But I hear there's been an executive order, excuse me, for another stimulus. So we'll see what happens. I just saw that today. So Trump is trying to get your last minute votes in. That's all that's doing. That's all he's doing that for. Like, he had all this time to get that bill passed, and he's going to wait till a week before. That's not going to vote well for you, Mr. Trump. Like, did they even put any thought into their names, and they went after the Redskins because the meaning of the name is racist, so that is why they had to change their name. It has something to do with that, but like I said before, the Indian culture was okay with it because that was an honor to them. They were actually being recognized. But you got teams like Kansas City Chiefs, and they still have their name. They're not called the Kansas City football team. Now there's another one they had thought of. What was it? Washington Nationals? No, that's already a baseball team, I think. It was something along those lines. I would have taken that over the football team. Any name would be better than that. Yep, if y'all want to ask about football, that's fine too. We're all going to be watching both today, so. What are they going to do about Tom Brady? Is he going to quit football? Apparently, he said he's playing until he's 45. I think he's 43. You guys can correct me on that, but I believe he's 43. But that's what he said, 45. Let's see here. We got a little bit longer. We're almost at 30 minutes here, so I'm not going to have it too much over that. You guys are busy with sports today. Big sports day today. Football on till 7, and then Hell in a Cell pay-per-view on immediately after. So, full day of action. Then come Monday, we gotta watch Monday Night Raw. And then Tuesday, there ain't gonna be nothing to do, man. So it's like, But being a cold weekend, I guess y'all are back to the computers, so I'm glad for that. Because, man, these videos have been taking off the last few days. So thank you guys. Keep up the good work on that, because it really helps out the channel. My last video actually saw there's a couple new subscribers, so welcome to Madden's Elite. Glad to have you. And I'm working on getting a special guest on the show. I'm not going to tell you who, but hopefully soon. I'm going to see how to do split screen and how to promote someone so people can open live stream chats. That's a good idea. I know if you have I have the OBS recorder, but I think that's for taped. I don't know if that does live. Because how can you get people to do super chats if it's a recorded? You can't, because they won't be able to. But I know if this happens, that video is going to be off the hook. And you will see a lot of promoting for that. I know a lot of these live streams I do at the last minute, because it just depends on how interested I am in what I'm going to discuss. And then that's when you see me on here. If you don't, that means I don't give a shit. Plain and simple. Excuse me. Oh, this weather change. It was all 70 degrees all last week until the last few days. It's like, no, I do not want wintertime. Not at all. I do not want it. Please, no. They go back to 60s and 70s. For the love of God. I get cold easily. I don't like it. Well, good luck with that, Layla. Hope you get that figured out. If only YouTube paid for comments too, right? That would be nice. A lot of things they can make more money on, which I don't. Hopefully they'll start working on that in the next year or two. Because they made a lot of crazy adjustments this year. Before it would be you just only needed 1,000 subscribers. Then they added that 4,000 hour public watch time. I'm just like, there's no way I'm getting that, but sure enough, I did. So thank you guys for that. There is a video on how to do split screen on YouTube. Okay, I have to check the YouTube Academy and see if they have a course on that. Because they have a course on a lot of stuff. That's how I learned how to put ads in my videos and actually get money for those. Not a lot, but it's helpful. I'm trying to work up to those display ads. I hear those are the best ones to have on your channel. And those are all the brand name stuff. But I have a couple that I've seen on other YouTubers' channels where I have the same one. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. All right, real quick though, before we get out of here, I'm gonna run down you guys my predictions once again. Roman is gonna go over on Jey Uso and retain the Universal Championship. Bayley's gonna go over on Sasha Banks and retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. Randy Orton's gonna beat Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship to restart his feud with Edge for the WWE title, and that will probably be at WrestleMania next year. Miz is going to beat Otis and become the new Money in the Bank briefcase holder, and Jeff Hardy will be defeating Elias. Those are my picks for the show. You can also get money from memberships. Yeah, I think you need 30,000 subs for that, is what I saw. You need a lot of subscribers to be able to enable that one. Because I looked, and even at almost 2,000, I don't have that yet. I don't have the enable option for. That's the only one I don't have the enable option for. Thank you for the like button. Appreciate it. Another couple minutes, guys, and I'll let you guys get out of here. Because I'm going to get out of here because I go back to work soon. And not like work, go leave the house work, but computer work. And then get things ready for the pay-per-view. Eat some dinner. And relax because it's cold. How's it in Virginia, honey? Is it warm? Because it is freezing here. I'm trying to bear off turning the heat on for a little longer. Just check and see if I missed anything. It's cold and raining. Same thing here. But it just recently stopped raining, but it's still bitter. Very bitter, as they say in Espanol, frio, which means very cold. Excuse me, or muy frio, something like that. Alright, well, looks like things are slowing down here, so another minute or two, and then we'll close out the live stream. Just want to make sure everybody got through. As I see a few of you on there. I know it's pretty early. Y'all are used to going on after the show, but that's how I like to do things, is beforehand. And some of y'all stay up to like 12 or 1 o'clock doing this stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But that's when you get the most traffic, unfortunately, these days. Almost done with Girl with Magic. Awesome. But look forward to seeing it. Well, it's nice to have a video to where I was outside and it was a pitch blackout and having to shine my phone to provide light. So this will make it a lot easier for you guys to listen to and see and make a more enjoyable experience. Not too many impressions on this one because the show hasn't happened yet. But guarantee you that when I do the Hell in a Cell review, that there's probably going to be some impressions, man, about Vince and Dunn and Mr. Bruce, about what they did wrong on the show and if they messed everything up or not. So if you actually do hear a compliment, that's going to be a pretty big deal for me. I'm like, did they actually get something right? Oh my God. I just need to get voice actors for some characters. Oh, it's a cold day, kiddo, and nothing to do today, so perfect day to do it. Unless you're into sports and he has stuff to do till like 11 o'clock tonight. Alright, let me just double check. And again, I'll go through my match order real quick. I would do Jeff Hardy versus Elias first, Miz and Otis second, Drew and Orton third, Sasha and Bayley fourth, and then Roman and Jay last, of course. Which being 5 matches, we could be seeing the main event at 9 o'clock, which would be perfect. They hate when they have them till 11 or 12 o'clock at night. You're sitting there like, trying to stay awake, being a content creator, and it's like, I can't do it, man. I'll have to watch the rest tomorrow. I'm also in the process of making my own subscribe button. Very cool. The more you can make it stand out, the better. See, I do read every single chat that comes in here. You know, sometimes you go to different channels and it's like, they forget about mine? What happened? But don't like leaving anyone feeling like that. That does not create a good experience. And 9 times out of 10, you're most likely not going to return to that person's channel. Especially if you paid for a super chat and they still didn't respond to it. Alright, sorry I had to reposition because my legs were getting stiff. It's been here almost an hour. Holy crap. That's pretty much all there is. The news I have, everybody, on Hell in a Cell. I mean, I did a live stream last night. This is mainly to make up for the dark background so you guys can actually see what I'm saying and things like that. And wanted to give you guys a chance to re-comment if you thought of something else. And sometimes the live chat goes so fast if there are a lot of people typing. Yeah, it does. That's why it's good to select live chat replay and enable slow mode. That way you can actually slow it down. Alright, well, I gave you guys quite a while to come in here. Layla, honey, thank you. It's great talking to you on here. And I'm getting out of here because I got a lot to do. And you can't just be live streaming all day, or nothing will get done. Maybe one day I'll just take a day with live stream for like 5 hours. I don't know. That'll be when I actually have a bunch of people at one time. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and look forward to chatting with you during the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Really looking forward to it to see the outcome, if there's any title changes or if they come up with anything new. Doubt it. This is Vince we're talking about here. So Leo, love you. Talk to you soon. Everybody else, leave a like or comment down below, and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd really, really appreciate it, and it helps the video out to you. Let YouTube know this video is being seen, and it is important to other people, like what I say, what I, and of course, as soon as I'm about to leave, someone else comes in. They're like, "You ain't gonna let me go anywhere today, are you?" Like, no, stay on a live stream. I gotta get my question in. It's like, damn. All right, since another, okay, they left. So it's like I gave him a chance to speak, but maybe 10 more seconds could have been a connection thing. If that does happen. I experienced that last night. Give him about 20 more seconds because I don't want to miss anybody. It's like, oh, okay, I guess the afternoon football games are boring or something. Now people want to chat. All right, well, I don't think they're returning, so I give them a couple minutes there. So for this time, I am really going to go this time, okay? Unless I see that number go up in the next 10 seconds, I'm going. But Layla, once again, love you, honey. Thank you for chatting. Make sure you hit on her profile and check out some of the work she's been doing. That's some really cool stuff for Got You Life. Not really my thing, but some of you might like that out there. And again, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you wish, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. This time I am getting out of here. I don't see anybody coming in. You got about 10 seconds, and I'm out. And now we're down to 5 seconds. All right, well, take care, everybody. Love you.